What's up, creepers and geekers? Christy, Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? I hope you all had, well, everyone here in the States anyway, had a wonderful Independence Day. Happy 4th of July, a couple days late. I know I had a blast. We went to Wakefield like I usually do, watched the parade. Then we moseyed on down to the lake, which is only a few blocks down. Had some good food, some great music and games and entertainment, just hanging out on the grass right there at the lake. And then when the sun went down, they blew a bunch of sky flowers into the air, and I had a tree blocking my view, and I lost my smartwatch. But other than that, wonderful. We came through unscathed, so I hope you guys all have all the digits you started with anyway. I can't say whether you had 10 when you started, but it is what it is. So before we do actually get started with this update here, I just want to let you know that we're still having intermittent internet issues. As a matter of fact, it's actually up right now, but it wasn't up all morning. I went and got a new router yesterday from Verizon, and they said that should cure all my ills. And, we had internet for about 5 hours, and then it went down last. So, well, I got a technician coming out on Monday to see what the box downstairs or even whatever's on the line, what's going on there, because it has absolutely nothing to do with inside. So hopefully we'll be able to kick off the 2024 Walk to End Alzheimer's. I got a ton of prizes. I got a brand new dust sleeve for your video game cartridges from Chris over Video Game Dust Sleeves. If you can't wait to see it, just go contact him over on Instagram or Twitter. Twitter, I think, is the easiest. He does have a Discord too. If you're not a member of his Discord, look for Video Game Dust Sleeves and say, Chris, I want the new Alzheimer's sleeve. Maybe a couple of Master System games or your NES, Atari cartridges. He makes sleeves for all the above. And if you don't like that one, he'll make one with the label of the game, or say you have a company, he'll put that on there. Really good stuff. But if you buy the one for my Alzheimer's walk, all those monies go to the Walk to End Alzheimer's directly to my account with the Alzheimer's Association. So there is no fear of monies being misappropriated. I don't even touch it. So, guys, let's talk about this. So, it's official now. They're calling themselves Amico Entertainment. Let me switch my screen so I can at least see what we're looking at here. Because, oh my God, this font is so light, and I'm getting old, and I got diabetes type 2 because I'm fat and refuse to fucking lose weight. And my eyesights are going out. So, Independence Holiday Update 2024. There's honestly not much that I really want to talk about, but again, I've made that promise. Every time there's an update of some sort, we'll at least talk about it, and I'll give you my feels. Um, this image here is bittersweet. It's kind of well, Mr. Miko here. I think that's what we're calling him. Miko just dropped off the Running Man to the Atari headquarters. It's you know, it is what it is. It's a smart move. It is a smart move. But so getting on to this Amico home here, I like the new little logo situation. So it says Happy Independence Holiday to everyone in the USA. And we hope everyone is enjoying a great summer. I hate the summer. I fucking hate the summer. The only thing I like about the summer is I know fall is right around the corner. So a lot has happened since our last update on Valentine's Day. The biggest news came from a press release at the end of May about our sale of the Intellivision brand to Atari. The deal added the fuel we needed to continue our mission of releasing family friendly Amico games with the goal to eventually deliver Amico console. A few important points and outcomes from the Atari deal. Our company name is changing from Intellivision Entertainment to Amico Entertainment. We kind of figured Amico was going to become the brand, so that shouldn't be any shocker there. This is a big process currently underway that requires changes across the company's infrastructure and all that stuff. Yeah, we knew that was coming too because all the websites have this, that, and the other thing, and even the Facebook group ended up having to, switch around. The one that our buddy Rich Haywood runs does an amazing job over there. Does an amazing job. Great site. Great site. We retain the rights to develop reimaged Amico version of games from our classic Intellivision catalog, now under license from Atari. This is very important because a lot of people are like, well, where are the games going to go? They still have the right to use the titles to create things specifically for their brand here. I don't know if any monies are going through. I think it might just be part of the sale. That would be my guess anyway. I don't know much about these business things. It is what it is. So fear not, they still have the rights to use the stuffs that we all know from them to make the things happen. So that's actually kind of a relief. That's kind of a relief. We retain all Amico hardware IP. We knew that, and patents for the Amico controllers, the Amico console, and the aspects of the Amico home platform, which is something I personally don't care about. As our CEO Phil Adams said in the press release, we have every confidence that Atari will be responsible stewards of the still great television brand. We wish them all the best in their endeavor. We also look forward to our collaboration with Atari and bringing a broad array of new Atari and Intellivision titles to the Amico and the Amico Home family gaming platforms. Amico Home News, I will just leave it here for you to read. I'm pretty sure you've read this already. I'm pretty sure that your favorite YouTubers, both positive and negative, when it comes to this topic, has already fucking vomited up what they're going to have to say. And I mean that positively. I don't mean that in a bad way. But there are some pretty interesting things here for you to look over if you have certain, like if you have the physical games and or if you have a pre-order still. There are codes that you can get through the Amico Club, which I have to add to my new computer here. I still don't even have my Discord up here and signed in and all that crap, but in time. Box edition singles. This is kind of interesting, and I'm wondering if it's just because they got to fire sale all these things out of there because it still has the branding. It still has the branding. So I would imagine they still had a handful of them left over. So this would be a smart thing to do. Just get them. When they first came out, people were pissed off that you had to buy them in bundles of 4 and 8, and I totally get that because I bought the full 8 pack, and I know there's a couple of games in there that I don't give two fucks about, but I wanted a game from here and a couple games from here, so I mean, it is what it is. I got the full set so far, and at least at this point, it could become a fun historical oddity in retro slash video gaming. It's fun, right? Up until now, our limited collector's box editions have only been available in bundles of 4 or 8. We have now begun making them available individually for games that are released on Amico Home. First available box edition will be Missile Command. So if you buy these, if I'm reading this correctly, box edition games that are available on Amico Home are eligible for a free Google Play Store download code. Get your download code, register your box editions here at Amico Club. Now, this is nothing really new. I mean, this is something that we've been talking about quite a bit since pretty much Amico Home. If you own the games already, they're going to fulfill that gaming promise, I guess, if you will. The only thing that I suppose would be on the question block is, say Amico comes out in physical console form. I just said say it does, all right? Relax. So tired of here. It's never coming out. Gives a fuck. Shut your mouth. I don't care what you have to say. Is it going to interrupt that should the console come out? So that's a very, and if that's already been answered, someone tell me in the comments below. I'm pretty sure it already has been. I'm pretty sure that it's exchangeable over to the console. This is like a placeholder until that happens. It is what it is. We can all speculate yay or nay. Doesn't matter. iOS, which is dumb anyway. We are currently developing Amico Home for iOS. I know this is a mode of contention for a lot of people. A lot of people have stupid Apple phones. I don't know why. There's nothing better about them than Android. In fact, there's a lot less to them, and that's what people I think like about the minimalist of it. But it is what it is. We're not here to talk about Apple versus Samsung. We're here to talk about Amico Home and the iOS be coming in weeks, along with the games currently available on Amico Home for Android. So they anticipate here in the coming weeks. Take that however you want. We support for both Android. Let me start that over again. With support for both Android and iOS in place, our plans promote is to begin promoting Amico Home with targeted advertising. I'm interested about this. This right here. I haven't heard anything in the grapevine about this at all, and I'm curious to see not only what they come up with to advertise Amico Home or where they direct it. Because if you remember correctly, the Amico was mainly going to be targeted towards soccer moms, right? To bring family friendly, co-op for the couch for the family that would normally only use like phone games and stuff like that. So I'd be interested to see where they're going to target those targeted advertisements. That's going to be fun to see. I think it is anyway. I'm curious to see what they come up with. Little animations of Miko doing all kinds of fun stuff. Who knows? Maybe it won't even be that elaborate. Maybe it'll just say, download this for your phone and have fun. It was never our intent to rely solely on word of mouth. I would hope not, for any brand anyway. But we do appreciate all of you who have shared your enjoyment of Amico Home with your friends, your family, and we hope you will continue doing so. And here's one of the things that really gets me. There are a lot of people having a lot of fun with it. And there are a lot of people picking on those people. I'm just thinking to myself, you just not like people having fun? It may not be your bag, your cup of tea. And I'll never sit there and try to force it to be, but there's people having a lot of fun with the Amico Home, regardless if you think there's value in it or not. Leave them the fuck alone, for real. Just grow up. The Amico Indie Developer Program and all that stuff, I'm not even going to bother looking at it. You can read it all you like. I do not care. I'm not a developer, that's why. But if you are a developer, there's things to do stuff, and you can read the thing and figure it out. Thank you for supporting Amico Entertainment as we continue our mission to bring families and friends together with Amico games. We wish all of you and your loved ones a safe and fun summer with special cheer to U.S. residents and freedom lovers around the world. God bless America. That's all I'm going to say about that. So there you go. There's an update. It's a non-update, and you want to hear the ironic thing? I was actually thinking like a day ago, like last night. I was saying to myself, I wonder when these guys are going to talk about the purchase and all that, and just kind of update their thought process and or actions that are going to be taken from here on out. I have little snippets here and there, but not really like, and it was kind of ironic and fun at the same time that the day after I thought that this showed up in my email. So there you have it. Not too much of an actual update, just more of this is what's happening. Here's a refresher what's going on. I guess the games being sold individually in the physical form is something to, I guess, for some to be excited. If there were like some that you want to cherry pick and you chose not to buy any of them, well, just wait for them to come individually. Missile Command will be available or is available. I haven't looked into that, but regardless, Missile Command will be the first title. And I gotta say, in my experience playing Missile Command both on the Amico hardware and playing it on home, it actually works out better on home. Probably got something to do with the touchscreen. Um, yeah, it just I don't know why. I just seem to enjoy it better on Amico Home than I did on the console, though both versions are really fun. If you want to hear my actual thoughts on the game, I'm sure I did a video about it. I just don't like how it just kind of stops when you're getting into it and then it restarts again. And I just want to continue going. Boom, throw you right back into it. It is what it is. So there you go, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, aside from it's never coming out. Those comments will be deleted. I don't really give a shit how you feel about that. Um, I want you to add to the conversation, not repeat the same regurgitated bullshit that I hear from dickheads all over the world, left and right. Guys, your feedback, up and down, it's all positive. People really thought it was all positive. I'm talking about this part. I'm talking about this part. Your comments can be douchebaggy. Your comments can be uplifting. Your comments can be anything in between. I get to choose whether I like it or not. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, regardless of all that smart ass malarkey. Malarkey? There you go. There's a big word for you. Guys, wherever in the world you are, I hope you are doing well. Until next time, take care. Keep it real. And bye bye.